Cuomo's corruption goes way beyond the nursing home fiasco. Andy Cuomo, when he shut down the more land commission, he didn't want to have to open up the records on how environmental confiscation created the mechanisms in which to implement planning and zoning on 6 million acres in New York, depressing the market, controlling who could buy what, imposing ridiculous building standards, bringing in the Adirondack Park Agency, which is nothing more than a bunch of communists, to impose land controls on 6 million acres of land that the state did not own. That Adirondack Blue Line was created by a bunch of Fabian socialists of the stripe of the biggest pinkos going. For God's sakes, the more land commission. They shut it down because they wanted to cover up and hide and whitewash and conceal and, keep people out of their records. My God almighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just what Cuomo did in the senior citizens' homes. It's not just what Cuomo did in the nursing homes. Yes, Elise Stefanik, Cuomo is an underhanded, lying criminal. But it goes way past those nursing homes, Elise. And I'm going to tell you something about the unbelievable dumping of sewage all over New York State. Need to address that, Miss Stefanik. Yeah. 480 sewage pipes dumping raw human sewage into New York Harbor. Are you kidding me? No wonder New Rochelle and Jersey and Connecticut are a mess. No wonder New York State's got more COVID cases than anywhere else in the country because of the sewage dumped in the St. Lawrence River, the sewage dumped in Lake Erie, the sewage dumped in the Hudson River, the sewage dumped in Lake Champlain, the sewage dumped in Lake George. Glen Lake, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows about the septic tanks, the leach fields of Glen Lake. My God almighty. You can't hide and conceal infectious raw human sewage by calling it nitrate and phosphate loading. What a load of crap, RPI University. Darren Freshwater Institute. What a load of bullshit. 6,000 leach fields. 6,000 brownfields all around Lake George. Elise Stefanik. Let's address those lies and those concealed records. And the flushing of Lake George for all those years that the Lake George Park Commission and DEC has been flushing Lake George like a great big old commode, just like a toilet. David Wick, you are full of crap, David Wick. You can have it, you can not like it all you want to, Mr. Wick. You're a liar. And Miss Stefanik, the corruption of Andy Cuomo goes so far beyond Silver and Bruno and that whole bunch of, Buffalo billionaires there and the Moreland Commission getting shut down. The corruption in Albany, at least Stefanik, Albany is a septic tank. A huge septic tank full of mafia and just the most corrupt, lying, trash politicians imaginable. Yeah. Sort of like Sue Bruno's $80,000 no-show job. Yeah, that's right. Susan Bruno, $80,000, didn't even have to show up in the office. What a scam. Yeah, good old Joe Bruno. And Howard McDonald and that whole bunch from up at Lake George. Isn't this fascinating stuff, ladies and gentlemen? So there you go. There you have it. I'm going to leave it right there. Miss Stefanik, let's explain all the sewage being slopped all over New York State. Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of gallons of sewage being slopped into groundwater from the septic tanks, and the sewage overflows. You see, Miss Stefanik, I actually did grow up in Glens Falls, and I know damn well that Glens Falls dumps huge amounts of untreated sewage into the Hudson River like every other city, town, and village, going all the way down to Manhattan. So, Elise Stefanik, septic tank, you betcha. A septic tank of corruption. That's what Cuomo's running, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave it right there before I really get deep into the shit.